Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
Alright, let's try again. So, last time it didn't go well for various reasons. I have an idea. I think I may be able to pull this off by going first Illusionist and only afterwards Assassin with a blade. This puts me in a bit of a situation because it's probably better to start right away with another deity that is not like Boethia. So I may do the usual trick to go Julianos first. We do have a problem, which is I don't have stamina. Because we don't have the Thief Bird Sign nor any other deity that gives us stamina, so sneaking is not going to be easy to do with this build. But we can cast a ton of spells. But we should be able to cast a lot of spells. I'm looking now, it doesn't look like yet. So, how are we going to proceed with this one? Well, I need to get some magic up running. I need illusion. That's what I need. And that's going to be annoying to level up because I don't have anything really to use right now. I'm going to waste one of my tonic of stamina, but you'll see that our stamina is bad. Yeah, you can already tell our stamina is going to be bad. And that's fine. It's just part of the course. So for Bird Sign, we have options here. We could go Apprentice to get less powerful spells, but very quick recharge of our Magicka. We could go Mage and get just a straight up, you know, increase in magic. 75 is not bad, especially low for low spells. So this could be the way to go for now. Alternatively, I could do something like the Lover and get 25 have stamina Magicka, which is pretty good. It's nothing really amazing though, so I'm not sure. Or I can continue with the Thief, but if we are going to cast a lot of magic, I'm not sure it's a good idea to continue with the Thief. I think I would prefer to cast the other one. Apprentice is good because I think we go Apprentice. Apprentice is good because we don't really need the spell power because moving on, we're going to use the dagger more and more. I'm just worried early on when I'm going to use Mental Burden. I'm not sure this is going to be enough. So, it's a test. We do. Let's see how this goes. If it doesn't work, it's all fine. And in this case, more than ever, we need to level up uh, illusion. So as for the blessing, we have options here. I'm thinking Julianos for now, and then switch to Boethia when I'm ready. So, and also the same is true for this. I'm thinking to go with Azura teaching for now, and then we switch to Boethia. It's a bit of a shame because it would be nice to stay Boethia for the whole game, but I don't think it's feasible to start Boethia. If I start Boethia, I need to fight from level 1 and die. Although, I could try to do that, I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. That's a bear. So for this specific build to work, we need the illusion up to level 20. Need these 3 perks here. And muffle, because we don't have muffle, so it's another thing we need. Actually, what if we don't go illusion? What if I play early on a warrior? So if I go with this, apprentice novice are part of the build. I don't know empowered manipulation if it's needed. Okay, let me 1 second before I continue, just to not put myself in a corner. Let me think about this. What would the build look like in the end game? Because I thought about early game, but what would the build look like? So it would be 1, 2, 3. Oh. One moment. So where was I? So it would be 1, 2 for muffle, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So yeah, we are... And that's a lot of perks. So yeah, it's going to be very the map up. I thought I was far away enough to not trigger him. I'll go for vanish. I'm thinking about going also vanish, but I'm kind of starved, so I'm not sure. Because the alternative would be to use just so with Boethia we will get 100 muffle, right? With Crosses we will get 100 muffle. So no, I don't remember Crosses how much is muffle, but we will get some muffle from Crosses too, right? So we don't necessarily need the illusion for that. I will, but yeah, I haven't decided yet. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm trying to make it the build work early on and think about the end game. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to sacrifice dual wielding, and we cannot get a good dagger, so I need to cook it myself to make it myself. There is also a quest boon. Yeah, there is the one is solitude, right? That gives you yeah. One eye. That's also good, and we have also the what's called the instrument, right? I'm dead. I thought I did something smart and I didn't. Watch me die. No? I need stamina. Yeah, so there are various sources of Mafo that I need to take. But that's my point, right? I don't need vanish. I may need invisibility, and the idea is to combine invisibility with the Nightweaver. So Nightweaver is instantaneous, but only 3 seconds, and invisibility is long invisibility, but it takes a lot of time to cast, right? So you combine the two, and I should be able to keep a proper illusion in case of problems. So, and that's what I need illusion for. I need illusion for invisibility. Muffle early on, the thing that lowers the visibility, and then later on invisibility itself. That was the plan, at least. I don't know if it works though. Like, I just need to make this clear. I'm having a hard time thinking about a known shadow build. Maybe I just suck, but I have no idea how to make this work properly without fighting. Because the thing I could do right now is, instead of doing what I'm doing right now, I could just play an evasion warrior, try to stay alive, maybe get the dodge perk even if I don't use it later. And only after that go assassin. So when I have like sneak 50. The problem with that approach is that it's quite dangerous. So I'm trying to still be an assassin. Anyway, the point is, I'm not sure this will work. So basically, junkie, yes, that's the idea. But of course, you have advantages, right, with this build, which is you have by the end game, we could replace the apprentice stone with a warrior stone, and then we can do more damage, have more penetration, and you have the full illusion range things, right? So we will be able to one shot well, I don't know. I was still a few insight from chest and about fighting till level, but now there are dilated insights. Yeah, that's a good. I've done something similar to go in steel. The problem is that works only if you have muffle and invisibility, because you need to go past enemies, right? If you cannot go past enemies to the treasure chest, it's very difficult to do it. Actually, if you can pass through enemies, Avanchenzal is a great example of a place where you can get a ton of experience for no with very little effort. I am not able to regenerate enough stamina. I took the fondue because it's impossible to find in game, but I may regret this. I know, I'm really trying to see how to make this work. The main thing about illusion is that once you get illusion, you can do the trick of as long as you have muffle, which we need to get, but you can do the trick of going around and get all the insights and greater insights you want. Nothing really stops you. The thing is, it's just easier to do as a like a Dark Brotherhood assassin. I don't want to play that one specific build. I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can. Why? Oh, because I don't have one perk in the sneak, right? Man, if I don't have one perk in sneak, I cannot sneak. Right. I thought I could. Am I not the dumber? Don't even need. Yeah, but if you do, the thing about that is that you don't know how much you need for bandits, which is what makes this whole thing very hard, right? Because you can go in with like 15 or even more, let's say 40 noise. The problem is that if you encounter the wrong bandit, it will find you, and then you are in the middle of. It's not going to be easy to get out of there, right? So that's the main problem with not. With muffle. Like, I don't know how you go with this, but like for me it's very difficult to decide when I have enough. Sometimes it's just like I'm essentially risking the build because I'm trying. There is no easy way to tell when. That's why everybody go for zero noise, right? It's because at least you know, at least it's guaranteed, right? You know that zero muffle is zero muffle. So if you go with you know, let's say I get enough backstab to get 50 noise, right? So I got the first, what is it, 3 levels of Boethia. So 40 noise, it's 3 level of Boethia because it's 20 per tick, right? Which bandit camp can I do and which one I cannot do? You can't say, you cannot really say. It's not, there is no way to, like, you need to guess, but then the problem is that the one enemy that can find you is the one at the end of the dungeon, usually, right? So Environ can see you. And if Environ see you, you are already deep into the dungeon, you're dead. So it's... What is he doing? Are you stuck, buddy? What are you... Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I'm just saying it's difficult to judge, you know, from... In general, it's very difficult to judge sneak in Skyrim because it's implemented in a strange way. Anyway. But for this build, we have one ace up our sleeve, which is we can start with Azura. So this means that if I'm able to sneak, I may be able to use Mental Burden to kill some of the bandits. And then, and the thing about Mental Burden is that it works against any enemy. You don't need any special perk in sneak to make it work. It will affect the farmers, it will affect anything, right? So the idea for this one is we start with, you can choose the terrain to get White River Watch. Yeah, that's true. You can do that. But usually I don't do it. But yeah, you can do that because the guy that supposedly checks the chest is looking the other way around. So if you can get to the chest, you can open it. Yeah. Why I feel so slow? What's going on? If I could find a good, easy way to do backstab with this build and collect some... because that's the thing. The problem for me is starting with this build. So I need the muffle in illusion, because then it allows me to do backstabs when the enemy doesn't look in my direction, right? So there is a lot of setup, and sometimes you just die. You're still super fragile. Like, it doesn't feel like it's an easy build. It's not an easy build to play. It's not straightforward, but also it's extremely fragile. I never found an easy way to play this one. Just remember to cut. Yeah, that's true. That's I never choose the blessing. Yes, I did. You know, I'm a moron. I'm a... Oh my god. I choose Julianos to start with a bit more magic. I forgot I started with Julianos and I killed the first guy on the street. So lost the blessing before it could even affect me. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Nah. I'm so into killing people to get the Boethia blessing that I completely forgot about that. So now I need to replace the blessing with something else. Probably I'll go directly with Boethia as soon as I find her.
Colorful.
Uh-oh. What? What happened? No, but I don't want to kill you then. I'm dead. Ah! Set of bad mistakes, one after the other. It's not good. I will make this build work. Let me restart the game just to be sure that nothing stays in there. No, I'm seriously considering going just start warrior and ignore all these shenanigans I'm trying to do right now. Because even like in order to have muffle, so I need rune of dampening, muffle, obscuring aura, and mental burden. That's too much. Like, even if I wanted to buy the spells, I need so much money before I can get functional. I'm thinking just go... I don't know. What if we just go... What if we just start the light armor warrior? Get a shield. We use magic later, but we start with that. Would that be a bad idea? I just don't want to invest into...
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Man, I'm torn about this.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year.
I don't want to invest into evasion, because I'm not needing invasion and I need those perks. Let's try again Julianos, and let's get the teaching of Azura, and this time let's try to not fuck this up. 75 Magica, which is 90 as soon as I get this. Not this, where is it? Illusion, here. And here we have... Huh. Actually, I could use Wolf Illusion. This is the perfect build for Wolf Illusion. Well, not perfect, but like pretty good, right? What's the casting cost under Apprentice? 4. So how long I can keep this up? 1, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I could do this. It's not a bad idea. We could try this. Yeah. Let's try this. Let's go with the Iron Mace. Ooh. It's cool. Let's try this. As long as I can keep up the illusion, they cannot really touch me. Well, they can, actually. We experimented, but like, if I play speed smart, I should be fine. So let's go there, and let's see this. I don't know if this will work, by the way. Like, this may be the stupidest thing I've ever done, but it sounds functional in my head. Let's see. There we go. Let's go to Embedded Mind. Let's see. The only problem is I don't have any food, any stamina food running. Right. I need stamina food. Okay, let's go here. But this may work. If I can get a vegetable soup plus something else, maybe I'm thinking... Yeah, the slaughterfish, right? 15%. So we do that plus some wine. I should be able to keep up to damage the enemies without being completely exhausted. Maybe the mace is not going to work though. Was a lot of stamina we lost there. So it's like what, 4 swing and we go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's a bit more. It's 5 swing. Alright, but still, this may work. This may very well work. Even better. And it should cost less stamina, right, to use this one. Because... 90. Look our stamina going up. That's it. Yeah, slightly less, but does more damage. We don't need the penetration of a mace, so let's do this. Alright. We can also use poisons to help ourselves. Okay, I think we have a strategy, so let's do that. Let me collect some eggs. Then first we go to Riverhood, make some poisons, and then we go Embedded Mine. Yeah. Let's do it. Oops. I think that should work. We just collect some experience here. So I need, we go up with illusion because the plan is still to go up with illusion. Then sneak. I just need to find the right places where we can exploit the bandits. Like we need the places without too many bandits at most. Because I can kill one and run away from the second one. I didn't think about this, but this may be the best strategy. Just because it allows me to go against the bandits immediately. I just regret not taking the teaching of Boethia now, because that 10% damage would have been nice to have. Hell yeah! This works. This does work. I can use the same exact strategy against bandits. Okay. We just need something to give us a style. That guy, maybe not. You know what? Let's do this so I can use the good one. 14 there. I always forget about this chest. Right, we're not thief. I cannot open chests, that's a problem. I need to remember that. I need to go inside places where I can actually get the treasure. Nothing closed because I don't have, unless I buy the keys. Okay, for invisibility. So we are dumber, so we can make invisibility pots for free, which is a huge boon for this kind of build. At least for later on. We don't need it now, but for later on. Man, 29 damage. Come on. If I cast the wolf illusion from within a rune of tampering, can I keep it up for, without being hurt? Can I backstab enemies while they are fighting my wolf? Alright, we don't kill him this time because we don't want to piece Julianos. Let's go. The alternative to this approach is the one using using evasion, but again, I don't want to perk into evasion. We don't have the perks to do all this stuff. Like, I need to stay focused on what we need. Theoretically, I'm able to. We could try, like, against some. You know what I could do? I could exploit the fact that mud crabs are very resistant to piercing. We could just cast a wolf, then get behind one of the big ones and backstab them multiple times. Of course, I need to be silent, so not now, but in future it may work to give me the bonus. I like this idea of the wolf. I like this idea of the wolf a lot. If I get in, like a necklace of illusion, something that lowers the cost even more, we may be able to do some cool shit. Here. Read this. 1, 2, 3. Is there another? Yeah. Okay, so here's what we do. We finish this. We could do something crazy now. Do we want to check what's the treasure here? Whoops. No, because the stupid bear is in the wrong place. Let's go. I don't have stamina, so if they see me, I'm dead, but still. Yes! Haha! We got the glass dagger! I knew this was worth it. Haha, we got the glass dagger. It doesn't, it's always spawning there, but it's one of the 2 locations I know where a glass dagger can spawn. And we're going to use this because it doesn't cost any stamina to swing, essentially. So we go from 20 stamina to 3 stamina for swing. Amazing! We can do bandits. Nope. Alright. Let's go to let's go to Riverhood. We need to prepare food and then Embershell Mine. Yes. I may be able to do some of the camps. As long as I can keep a distance from the enemies when I'm running out of magicka. Which I think is going to be the main problem, by the way. So we don't perk in sneak yet because we use the wolf. Not be seen. Okay, yeah, I like this. Let's go. Bandits, and there is for sure an archer. Bandits, they saw me and there is 100% an archer. I need to get away from them. Let's try to keep the high ground. I may be able to lure them to the mage if they follow me. Otherwise, we just run. Yeah, with the stamina we have, maybe let's not run. Maybe let's stay. Let's chill. Come on. We should be safe. Let's go Riverhood. Prepare the food. Would be nice to get a vegetable soup because I don't think we need to use the fondue just yet. Okay, 7 is stamina and 6 is magicka. Let me save. Shall we try?
You there? Are you looking for a fight? That can be arranged. What are you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Damn you!
I have nothing else to say. This will work. Okay, but we need to fight 2 bandits at a time, and we need to have a good way to do it. I don't know if I want to take some stamina buffs, because this is a good example of I don't need the stamina buffs with the dagger. I am not sure. So what I think we'll do is let's go to Riverhood and we prepare some general food. Let's see what we can find in the tavern. We also sleep to get the 20% regeneration. And then we try.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
Ain't every day. That explains. We need to. When you get to Whiterun.
You keep on like this.
Hey, no fair!
Okay, let's see what's inside the inn.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
What can I cook first of all? Nothing. But I
Ragnar.
could potentially
Ragnar, are you
cook.
listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
I should have taken the stuff to do the clam chowder.
We got drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
What do we have here? This one we have. So we could use this, get some magical regen, and some stamina regen. Honey is very expensive, so no. Let's take. We don't have anything else, really. We can take Alto wine and sweet roll. Yeah. All right.
Until next time.
Let's sleep
You're that sure thing. It's your
and let's go. For tough enemies, we coat like everything that has too much armor. We use the poisons. Let's sleep until tomorrow morning. Alright. Let's go. So, tonical stamina. The creamy crab biscuit? Biscuit? How to say? Yeah, let's go. Just realized that the magical regeneration is not that important because we channel the spell. I guess when we stop channeling it may be useful, but only flat regeneration works. Actually, I don't know. I never understood that aspect because there is a comment on the website saying that you can have negative regeneration and positive regeneration at the same time. I'm not sure what that means exactly. Damn, man. Yeah, I'm playing too much. I know. That's not I know. I need I'm a bit stressed out by life and everything, so when I stressed out, I play a lot of video games. It helps. So I'm sorry, but I will produce a lot of videos. It's the way I work. What was that? Okay.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you... No! I'll kill you!
Yo, guys, I think I found the cheat code. This does work really well, surprisingly well. A good you're enjoying, man. I'm personally really enjoying 3v6 lately. I've been enjoying basically everything I'm playing. Maybe except the Conjurer, that I'm still not I still haven't digested what happened last time, but...
It's nothing! That the best you can do? Mercy!
Yo, this works. This is incredibly effective. I got really lucky with the dagger, but apart from that, the build is really good.
Huh?
She's armored. I've done a playthrough with this. I suddenly died to the vampires because I did a mistake. It's going to get even better, these spells. Especially if you want to play a mage. If Gold does what he said he will do and Fawn accepted changes, it's going to be even better. Because right now the problem with the wolf is amazing. The problem with the wolf is that if you hit him, it turns against you. Doesn't do anything really, but it turns against you, and that makes him not very reliable. And I asked Gold to change this thing so that essentially you can then cast AoE spells on top of your summon. And there are 3 summons like this. They're all super good, but the wolf is particularly good because it's cheap. It's very cheap, the wolf. Like, you need to try. Alright, so well, let's continue what we said we take. So Rune of Dampening and I say Obscuring Aura is the thing we wanted to take, even if we don't use them right now. And actually, given that I have more perks and that I don't plan to take this, maybe let's take One-Handed to get more damage. Yeah, that sounds sensible. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. But it's a really good, like these illusory wall spells that they added. They are really, really good idea. Like, there are a lot of good ideas in 3v2, but this one in particular surprised me because I always wonder. Like, there are some summons in Illusion and they don't feel like they belong too much, in my opinion. But this one is perfect.
Do your worst. I fought worse than you. I cannot.
Hell yeah! The orc. We dominated the orc. It's particularly funny to see the archers to go insane against the wolf, because the wolf does attack the archer, so it goes against them, and the archer then don't have a choice but attack them. Yeah, that's true, but I don't know. It's I agree with you a lot, because there are some things that you cannot use right with this. Like, I would like to have a Fire Forget spell at a depth level instead of a concentration spell, but I do understand why they don't want necessarily to do it, because this is very strong, right? Like, insanely strong. So I guess what they are trying to avoid is to create a spell that essentially wins you the game. So at the moment it's concentration, because it forces you into it forces you into a weakened state. That's what they are doing. Not saying it's good, but I understand the reasoning. Like, the alternative doesn't work, in my opinion. Okay, we did it. Let's get the. Let's go and do the. Let's do all the dungeons around here, because we should be able to do the one south of Riverhood. We should be able to do the one on the hill, although that one is 3 bandits, and I don't want to fight 3 bandits together. It's a shame that I didn't take the Boethia teaching. If I pass by Windel, I will switch to Boethia. Because the 10% would actually adds up quite a bit on the dagger. Dagger does, how much damage does it do? 56, right? So with Boethia would be 5 more damage per hit, which is huge. Especially given how fast you attack with this thing. One of the builds that I want to try is this build using poisons. Like, you send the wolf and then you poison the enemy, and then you go away and let the poison affect them. You don't even need the apprentice, right? It is, but I think it's by design. It is. So when you cast, you can only do this, and you are stuck in place. So if an enemy turns on you, you're dead. It's much better if you use if you're a caster. Like, my suggestion, if you want to use Illusionary Wolf, is not to do what I'm doing, but use Destruction to do damage to the enemies. It's so much better. Illusion 25 gives us everything except invisibility. Do I need invisibility? Not now. Let's go up with... Man, it's difficult to pick. Now let's up with this. Their attack does more damage. Yeah, but you're stuck in place, so it works only if the enemy never turns on you. But if you ever play with a wolf, you know that sometimes they turn on you, and you're stuck in place, and as a mage, one hit and you're dead. What are the weapons you can use besides that? Every one-handed weapon, everything that goes on one hand, including bombs, you can use like literally anything. You're just limited by the fact that you use one weapon. And that's it. There is no other problem.
Looking to protect yourself.
It's not too bad,
or
by the way. I'm
deal
not saying
some
it's bad.
damage.
It's just janky because you're stuck in place. That is annoying and dangerous. Do I go to the tower? Okay, I need to think about. One second. I need to think about it. Where do I go? What is the easiest bandit camp that I can do right now? I think it's the one in Valkyrie. Great. I cannot open the chest, so going to Whiterun doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Falkreath is dangerous though. And it's also far. Will proc the... Yeah, exactly. You keep pressing it until it just... Yeah. You're saying that as a joke, but it's not a joke. I will break the button. Like, you should try. In some battle, like, you keep it pressed for several minutes. It's kind of funny. I want to do a Daedric build, but it's difficult. We have only 2 minutes. Dang it. Right, the snacks don't really survive now. I want to do I really would like to do a Vile build with Tremoras and myself in full plate, full Daedric armor with a Daedric sword. That would be so cool. But I can't get past the early game. I tried and failed miserably several times. No! You are so weak. You should have hit me.
I'm going to put you down.
Is someone there?
Nope. Nobody's nowhere.
Die already so I can take your stuff. Do your work. Enough!
Is someone there?
Nope. Hello, hello.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
The other issue is that sometimes the wolf just doesn't know how to reach the enemy. I don't know if it's a problem of the map, but it feels like this particular summon tends to stay stuck. To be stuck, sorry, not to stay stuck. Come on, dude. Come on. My buffs.
It's so much easier to rob when you're dead.
My beautiful buffs. I can do that.
Where are you?
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Count out your coin.
Good boy.
Here. Here. Victory is your.
This one was high level too. This spell is so fun to use. I will eventually die because I always die when I use this spell, but it's so fun to use. I love it. I always die with this spell, by the way. Like, just if I don't expect this to reach the end game.
Tired of getting disarmed.
Well, I mean, we may if I don't do too many mistakes, but what I'm trying to say is
It's a bad time to get lost.
it's not likely.
It's nothing!
If the guy with the bow realizes that he has a bow, I'm dead. But he doesn't seem to be able to realize it with some... No! You stupid wolf. What is he doing? What is he doing? Let's go. What is he doing? Where is he? I think there are some navigation issues here. Because sometimes they just... enemies do some strange shit like this one. Invisibility pots is good. Let's get this going. Let's... give me this. Give me that. I'm not sure why I'm raising a snake. Alright, we have 2 enemies here. Let's see what I can do.
Nodes will come up with any excuse to despise us.
Nah, let's not be stupid. Come on, dude. Come on.
We're 3 beers down, huh?
Yes. Ah. No, 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 no. Damn it.
That it? That your best? Not quite good enough, are you? I fought worse than you. That would be the last one. I cannot best open.
Oh, he's coming. He knows where I am. Good for him.
Can't hide from me. You dare fight a Dunmer?
Hello? Who's there? Fight back. You'll regret it. Come on, come on!
How did we pull her? When did we pull her? You pass the bone gems, which causes the yeah. So the more I play, the more glass cannon builds that we play. That's how it's going to be. What's going to be the next one? Naked two-handed insane guy. Ooh, nice. Yeah, let's take it. I don't know where I will go, but I can give it to Isolda. So many orcs.
Time to end.
Oh no, he found me. What will I do? Alright, let's see how it goes against the Kingpin. I am kind of curious to see what this guy is. Warrior. Steel armor? Okay, let's see how much damage we do to him. Poison. Nice. Man, I love these. This is a really fun way to play. Moon sugar, and powder mammoth. We don't need it. Anything else here? No. Alright, we did it. Differently from the previous attempt, this one can do bandit camps. 125, let's go up with sneak now. 125 means we can do... We can take this. 10% penetration with dagger. We have one additional point to put in... Muffle? Yeah, let's take this. I'm not going to use it, like we can use it to do sneak attacks. So, and we need, I want to raise Boethia, even if I'm not using Boethia right now, but for later on. I need to have Boethia up, I need the muffle. So, if you find an opportunity to use muffle to, backstab something, we are going to take it. Now, the issue with this is where to go from here. The tower. There are only two enemies, because the third one is the arch that usually doesn't come down, usually. Well, we had it once. We had it twice to come down, so maybe... Let's go, let's see. What's our situation, by the way? Slaughtered fish, tonic... So... Let's take the bottled water for now. No, the tower is here. By the way, the jankiness is because you stay still with one hand, but try this with destruction. So try to do with destruction, and also I think there is a like a way to win the game automatically if you take alteration and illusion, because if you get to absorb essence which, okay, it's master level, so of course it takes time to get there. But once you get master Sorb Essence, against some of the enemies you can keep up the summon, like the Dremora Illusory, for instance, forever, because you keep absorbing Magicka from the enemy, right? So what are they gonna do? So it's basically an infinite cycle. Look.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
Skin you alive!
I need them to change position, that's not good.
I love a good fight.
Me too.
You I'd find you.
As far as I can tell, every enemy is tricked by the ward.
Running so I can stab you in the back.
So you have like a novice spell that can trick, you know, Alduin. AOP there is a check, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't have a way to open this, but we can take the other treasure. Not yet. Okay, so we cannot take the other treasure. My bad. Any experience we got? Yeah. Yes. All right. It's damaged you. I don't know where I am. 1 second. Oh no, Necromancer. Is he going to see me and attack me? What is wrong? Look. Is he going to attack me? No.
You there, please, you have to help me. I was at... Then get out of my way.
Alright. Let's go towards Whiterun. Let's avoid the traps here. So. Fuck. And then duck. That was a jump, but still. So, Whiterun, what can I do here? What is doable? What is doable? No, 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 no. White River Watch is relatively doable. The room with 3 crossbowmen though is like... Raidrun's Retreat should be doable, although 4 enemies at the same time may not be easy to do. Alright, we have the chance to get some moon sugar.
Greetings, sister. The finest. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That your best, huh?
Damn you.
I cannot best.
Nah, I'm not going to use that.
Not Patsy, but
Alright, so we got 5 doses of moon sugar, more than enough. The question is if I want to use moon sugar at all. Because we don't need the stamina food, technically. And... so I think we can just switch. So let's have a look. Does this work? Come here. Come here. We need to count until 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, if he touches me. No, if he moves I can't, because I don't have muffle. I need to just muffle in order to do that. Alright, we will try later. We don't have I don't need to get the Boethia scaling right now. We're fine with what we have. Come on, game. What have I done to deserve this? Do you want me to fight this? You... Shall we try Redlands Retreat, even if it's dangerous? It's 2 treasure, 1 of 2 of the 2 I cannot open though, but still. Should leave them alive though.
Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
By stamina. Okay, so we need the snack. I don't have a snack. That's bad. Okay, let's try this. Worst case scenario, we leave. We run away. This will alert everybody. That's the only problem.
What was that?
Can't wait to count out the coin.
No! Real victory or Sovngarde!
What? Why he died? Why one of the enemy died? Oh, my poison. The poison. Right, we were attacking them with poison on part. Okay, that's dangerous. I need to make more poison. I don't have any more poison.
No one bests an orc. Victory is yours. I submit.
Nothing to say. 10 out of 10. So good. So good. Man, every time I want to do an illusionist, I start like this. I think I think it's better than the other way of starting illusionist. It's very cheap to attack with a dagger. Even if you don't have the glass dagger, you still can do a lot of damage. Like, I just got lucky, but you can run away, come back once you're ready. You don't have to do everything at the same time, like I'm doing. No, not tomato soup, but let's do this. I don't need that though, because the dagger doesn't consume that much stamina now. Can I open the other box? Probably not. 141, 126. Do I have bread? No. Is there bread somewhere? No, but we got ale. Perfect. So, no bread. Okay, alright. Never mind. I can open it. So let's go sneak 25. 3. And now we can decide what to use, what to take next. So we could go illusion 30 to get invisibility. I need to then buy all this stuff at some point with some money that I don't have right now. So, but we should be able to buy. So the 2 big camps, I don't think I can do them. I think it's White River Watch, the next target, because we like the I cannot open the lock in the place behind Whiterun, yeah, so I think it's White River Watch the next place. 20 minutes should be plenty of time. I am a bit worried about White River Watch because the room with many archer is a nightmare for a build like this. We really need to get every one of those people to focus on the wolf, which I know I have a bad feeling about that, but it may work. There is a lot of experience too. The only problem is I don't have the poisons, so that's an issue. I should get some poison going, but we don't have the time. So let's do this. Let's go and get some slaughterfish eggs at the river, and then we go up. I should have the time to do that. So we go to the river, get the slaughterfish eggs, then get inside White River Watch. There is an alchemy table. I can use that to make the poison for the final rooms. Alright guys, I'll continue after dinner. I just realized the time. I need to go an hour and a half from now, and we continue this, having a ton of fun. And the goal is to reach 50, well, in everything really that we've used so far. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye bye.